Good afternoon, everybody. So, I'm just about to go and have a look down the barn because tomorrow is Archie's day for coming over here to the farm with Granny and Grandpa. And Dad has just announced that he is out for the day tomorrow, which is great because I also do some engineering design work as well, so I'm not here tomorrow, which basically means that Mum is going to be with a 2-year-old for the whole day and all the animals to feed. Yay, that should be easy. So, what I'm going to try and do, because he's fine tagging along and helping out most of the time, I'm going to try and see if I can make it as easy as possible to sort this lot out. She can take him over to feed the sheep, just stick him in the car seat and he'll come along for the ride, and that's easy. What I don't really want him to do is be running around when the tractor's running about. Things like this old girl, 590. I'm going to do a video on this old tractor at some point anyway, but she basically at the moment runs the sugar beet chopper, but is not in the healthiest of conditions. There's nowhere for Archie to sit in the tractor, so I don't want him running around when Mum's trying to drive it and chop the sugar beet and what have you. So what I'm going to try and do now is set things up as best I can so that we don't need any tractors at all tomorrow. Archie can just be around and Mum can get the animals fed, hopefully as stress free as possible. That's the plan. Right, so let's go and get some sugar beet. Okay, so this chopper is something I've built, well, not really designed, but kind of cobbled together myself out of essentially scratch from around the farm. And those of you who follow us on Instagram will know that I've got basically figured out what I want to do to upgrade it and make a Mark II version. So at some point I'll do that, but for now it works okay. It does the job. So the manual load up from our trailer here. We'll get that loaded, then go down to the farm, get some chops, give them tonight's feed, and we'll come back and we'll chop a couple more loads ready for tomorrow. Then because we can do that while they're eating tonight's lot, and then once they finish that, be on the silage. So that's the chopper loaded. Basically what we do is just back in over a bucket and chop it into a bucket, and then just feed it manually out of there. So that's one of the things I want to do as the upgrade project, is make it so it discharges itself basically. I can just drive down the feed barrier and it'll spit it out straight to where the cows are eating. So that's one of the upgrades. The other upgrade is to stop it bridging, because you'll see that in a sec. Right, set it going. This is problem number 2. It's you see it's running, but it just bridges across where the thing chops it. So the solution for that currently is to work a shovel in and just agitate them round a bit. And then it starts going again. Right, so modification number 3 is it needs to be better enclosed, because at the moment half the chopped stuff gets thrown all over the show, including, I've just noticed, an entire beet which has got lobbed out the top and not chopped. But anyway, we've got 2 buckets ready for tomorrow, so that's that sorted. That bucket's a bit on the small side, so hence the overflow, but it'll do a job for tomorrow. Just out of interest, the reason we chop it is because a beet like that, great big sodding thing, the cows basically just can't get their jaws around it. We feed it to the sheep whole, but they just use their front teeth and nibble bits out of it, so they kind of work their way into it. They don't argue, you two, but the cows can't do that. They have to pick it up and get it into their back teeth and crunch it up. So you have to chop it up so it's small enough for them to handle. Right. Few lot of about finished. We'll get you some more silage and then we'll get another bale in. Well, let's clean this up first, then we'll give you some more and we'll get a bale in. Okay, so silage feeding done. This took a while because this bale and 1 or 2 of the others are wrapped up tight, well, tighter than a tight thing. Essentially what happened is end of last silage season, I had some bearings collapsed basically on the baler, and they were on the belt tension rollers, so I replaced them myself, but then because I'd done it myself, I wanted to test it out, shall we say, make sure I'd done a decent job. So went and mowed a field and basically wound the tension, the bale density right up, and bailed them up nice and tight. So it showed the baler worked, but it also means that the bales are absolute buggers to pull apart now, because we would do it all by hand. So anyway, there's only a few bales like that, it's not too bad. The rest of them are all fine, they're a sensible density. But because we have 1 or 2 customers who like big heavy bales, I needed to test it out. So, right, that's done. Now we need to go and get another bale in, because that'll probably last tomorrow, lots left there. But I'll get another bale in just to be on the safe side. Then I'll chuck some of that straw in there. Put the 590 back in so she's not out in the weather overnight. Not I think it's going to rain. I think we're in for a nice night again, and then we should be done. Okay, well that's it done. We've got another bale in. We've done the straw. All I did with the straw was just put a bit of extra in that front bit where there's a bit higher traffic, just so that Mum's not tempted tomorrow to go and try and put some more in. They can have a proper half bale like they normally do at the weekend, but that'll just keep them going until then. This lot are all happy, got plenty to eat for the night. Some of the calves are playing in the fresh straw as they always do. So that's us done tonight. Hopefully set up for a good day tomorrow. Right, hope you've enjoyed it, folks. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.